impressive. And he will make his second start. First time out, he went 3 on Saturday at home against High Point, gave up 4 runs on 7 hits. Retired his first 4 batters, but then ran into some trouble. He needed 41 pitches to get through the second inning, allowed 2 runs, but left 3 others on base. He ended up throwing 80 pitches through 3, so he'll look to be more efficient tonight. Jansanti leads off, takes up high, ball 1. He is 2 for 30. His first 2 hits of the year coming last night. Hitting .067. Pitch is swung on and missed. Went up high with Miller and came up empty on it. He's always trying to turn and yank and launch. The blue helmet accenting the pink jersey nicely. 1-1. That is down low. They have a pink background on the video board. Skeeters players wearing their blue jerseys in front of that pink background. Very colorful. Here's the 2-1. Swing, and he pops it up. Foul. This will go straight back toward the roof. 2-2. Jansanti in 7 games played, 2 for 30 with 10 Ks, but 2 hits, including a 2-run double last night. Miller the wind and the pitch. It is down and away. He goes to a full count on the first man. Last year, Miller made 12 starts in the Pacific Association for Vallejo. On the wind and the payoff. Swing and a high fly down the line and left. Skelton will give it a look, but it is well foul over the end of the seating bowl. Bounces up against a concession stand down there. A big portion of the crowd in that area. The Pink in the Park picnic in that section. Pitch from Miller. Swing and a pop-up near the other line in right, or Mesa rather, tonight. He heads over and across the line. It stays in play, and he's got it. So Melky, who's in right field tonight, is found right away. And it did stay in play. He went over across the line and in foul territory, made the grab. The ball goes up here. I can't see it. I have to wait and see where the fielders are moving. There's an overhang that blocks us. Here's Jared Mitchell. First one skips in front of the plate. Tejeda picks it cleanly, but it was not an easy one to handle. Mitchell hitting .296, tied with teammate Dennis Phipps. And High Point's Quincy Lattimore for the league lead with 5 home runs. Pitch is fouled back against the screen. Juan Silverio, a very helpful gentleman on deck. He took time to pose for some guy that wanted to take a picture of him in the front row. There's the 1-1. Swinging a rip pulled foul down the first base side. Spanked that one right past first base coach tonight, Alvaro Rondon, who, along with Albert Cordero, has not been in the lineup the last few nights. I haven't heard if those two had gotten banged up a bit. You would assume perhaps that's the case. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a pop-up at third. It's Castillo across toward the Revs dugout, and he reaches, and it just got inside. Reaching across the railing, and it landed on one of the top steps inside the dugout. Hops up into the stands, so Mitchell stays alive. The LED sideboards are pink as well tonight, where the line score is located. Miller the wind and the pitch. And it's outside, 2-2. Now he kicks, he fires. And a swing and a foul back and out of play. A lot of activity in the playground tonight and on the basketball court. And I saw Miller out there 2 days ago after getting his throwing in. He was shooting hoops and he went up and jammed one. Pitch. It is popped up and it's short. Dent moving back over toward third. He's still out in the outfield grass and he squeezes. So 2 up, 2 down here in the first inning. Miller said that he thought it was a 9.5-foot rim, not quite 10. He said he, on the 10-foot rim, got his whole hand on the rim, but he estimated that he jammed it. He yammed it on 9.5. Must be adjustable out there. Here's Silverio. He swings and misses. First pitch fastball. Well, there was nothing better growing up than an adjustable hoop that would allow you to do things that physically you're just not blessed to do, like dunk in my case. The pitch is inside, 1-1. Friend had one in the driveway. Many a day spent on that. Silverio, he's been a problem in this series. 7 for 16. The 1-1, that's in the dirt. Overall, he's hitting .291, couple home runs. Third in the league now in total hits with 25. No score, first inning. Miller looking to match Beeler and go 1-2-3. On delivers, swinging a chop foul, third base side. Partly cloudy, I would say a little more than partly, almost mostly cloudy, but some patches of blue right now. The remaining sunshine for the day is hidden. Get you our weather in just a bit. First, Miller fires. And a ground ball to short. Dent to his right. Gets square. He gloves. Off balance. Throw is perfectly on balance for him. That's how he often likes to do it. And he throws across right on target for the out. It's a 1-2-3 first inning. We'll go to the second tonight in Sugar Land. No score.
Are you one of the many people that has a 401k that is eligible to roll over, but you just haven't done it yet? Maybe you're not sure where was the best place to put it. I'm Tom Dasher of Tom Dasher Investment Services. I specialize in helping you getting your 401k and IRA money parked in the best place for you. So if you haven't rolled your 401k yet, or if you're not satisfied with your IRA, call me for a consultation at 487-2096. That's 487-2096. And check out my website at tomdasher.com.
April showers means May flowers. As spring blooms and lawns are growing, so are we at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our team at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care is growing, and we're seeking qualified candidates to grow with us. Join our world-class team-based environment and get your foot on the lawn of a new career with the leading provider of lawn care, tree care, and landscaping services in York, Adams, and Cumberland counties. Be part of our team. Find out more at heritagelawnandlandscape.com.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Out of the second, it's 0-0. Both pitchers go 1-2-3. Our weather tonight brought to you by Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. It's 81 degrees at game time. Feels like 87. Humidity 76%. And our stiffest breeze of the week, 19 miles per hour in. I know it's warm. I went for about a 70-minute walk today to the nearby mall, and checked out the local high school football stadium, which was pretty unique. Here in Texas, they love themselves some high school football. Now Tejeda backs out. The Skeeters had an issue with how long he took, but he's motioning right now. Now, I had something in my eye. Not trying to do that. First pitch is a called strike, down in the zone. He looks back and grimaces a bit. He is 6th in the league in hitting at .320. They bat him clean up tonight. He does not leave the batter's box. He stays in. The 0-1. It is watched in for strike 2. Another look back. Now he'll back away from the batter's box, adjust the batting gloves. Roy Merritt really didn't take kindly to that last night. He was tossing the ball up to himself, stared him down after he tagged him out at first to end the 1 inning. Pitch is outside, 1-2. Tossed it over his shoulder back to the mound and stared at him. Tejeda having a chat with the plate ump right now between pitches. Whether it's about that or the strike zone, who knows. Here's the wind, the 1-2, and it's up high. In this series, he's 8 for 17, multiple hits in 3 of the 4. 3 Monday, 3 Tuesday, 2 last night, and his last 13 games hitting .415. The 2-2, that's way outside. So he works it full to start the inning. He is 3 hits away from 600 in his career. Wind now whipping more left to right. Some sun appearing in the outfield. Pitch is down low. And Tejeda is on base to start the inning. Beeler checks his fingertips. And the first base runner of the night belongs to Tejeda. The Revs, Mace mentioning in this series, only 10 walks drawn. But they have given 18. If not for that, you'd think the pitching would be good enough to at least be 2-2. They've held Sugarland to just a .218 team average in this series, but have been hurt in other ways. Here's Henry Castillo now. He'll bat from the left. As the Black Sox pulled up high. First pitch, he swings, grounds one right at short. Jackson up the middle, heads to second, throws to first. Double play. A 6-3 double play. As Beeler got in on Castillo there and jammed him. I don't know if Mesa will like that first pitch swing or not as Mesa comes up to Baby Shark, but last night he mentioned a leadoff walk on 5 pitches and they then swung at the very next one. This was more than 5 pitches. It's not like Beeler was out of control, but he gets 2 outs on 1 pitch from the next hitter. Now misses inside on Mesa. Here's the 1-0. And a ground ball to shortstop. Right there, Jackson again. He's been busy. Throws across, and the inning is over. Well, after a leadoff walk, it takes Beeler just 3 pitches to get the next 2 hitters and all 3 outs, and that was an awfully quick end to that. The scoreless streak is now at 22, which ties the 4th longest in Revs history. We go to the bottom of the second, still scoreless.
Which is better, getting the perfect set, the perfect approach, and powering through the ball with the perfect hit? Or reading the hitter, moving to the ball, and making the perfect dig? Flying Feet knows the answer. It all depends on which side of the net you're on.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes is Central PA's home court for volleyball, featuring the names that know the game, including Asics and Mizuno. Flying Feet offers volleyball spandex and shorts and the best selection of knee pads around. And Flying Feet is your ankle support connection, featuring Active Ankle, Ultra Ankle, and Zamps, providing engineered precision support. And because volleyball isn't just for the gym, Flying Feet carries a great selection of indoor and outdoor balls and sand socks for working it out on the beach or in the backyard. Flying Feet Sports Shoes. Shoes, the sportswear specialty store without specialty store prices.
Flying feet.
1511 Melrose Avenue, just off exit 18 of I-83, next to Battery Warehouse.
With the new Express Sports football and car racing from the Pennsylvania Lottery, you can play your favorite sports at participating retailers, bars, and restaurants. Make your picks on your play slip, like touchdown pass on the third play, or the first 3 cars to cross the finish line, and watch the fast-paced lifelike action on the big screen. With drawings for cash prizes every 5 minutes, there's never a dull moment. Come on, yes!
Express Sports from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Compete from your seat. Players must be 18 or older. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
You're on York's home for Sixers basketball. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
No score. We go to the bottom half of the second inning. Beeler needing just 3 pitches to get 3 outs from the next 2 hitters after the leadoff walk. He is at 19 through 2. Jay Miller at 19 through 1, 12 of which were strikes. Starts off Jason Martinson with the ball in the dirt. 1-2-3 first for Miller. The scoreless streak for the offense, tied for 4th longest in team history, which has happened a few times, 22 straight. Pitch to Martinson, a swing and a miss. Fastball at 90. And it is the longest since June of 2015 when they went a team record 38 straight innings. And my goodness, I hope we don't have to talk about that. Now the 1-1. And that is down in the dirt. Martinson in 6 games, 4 for 17, which translates to 235 very early in his time here. 1 home run. He's driven in 2. Lights are now on at full blast. Pitch. It is a fastball for a strike. 92 from Miller. Evens things up. He began his season at Delmarva in the Orioles system, signed with them during the offseason. Fires and misses high and away, 3-2. Signed with the Revs the day after the season opener. On the payoff pitch, down and away. It is a leadoff walk. So the second inning begins the same for Miller, the way that it did for Beeler. We'll see if he can have similar success in getting past that leadoff walk as Cody Stanley comes to the plate. He and Tejeda, fellow catchers, having a chat. Stanley, a bright pink bat. It's hitting at 302. First pitch is down and away. Revs have held him to 3 hits and 14 at-bats in this series. Overall 302 with 2 home runs, 8 knocked in. On the 1-0, and it misses down and inside. Miller falls behind him. It was the second inning in his last start where he ran into trouble. He had a clean first inning, similar pitch count, but then the second was difficult. The 2-0, and a swing and a pop-up jammed him. Nash at first, over by the Skeeters, dugout, and he's out, holding it out, extended, and pointed upward. He makes the one-hand grab. Stanley might have gotten Tejeda on the backswing. He checks on his catching counterpart. And that's the first out of the inning. And he might have chased ball 3. That pitch was way in on his knuckles, and he might have helped out Miller. They'll take it. Now 1 down. Here is Dennis Phipps, the DH. Hitting at 186, 5 homers, tied for the league lead with Mitchell. And Miller to the plate. It is a cutter for a called strike. Phipps, who earlier this series provided 6 ribbies on the course of 2 swings, a grand slam and a 2-run homer. There's the 0-1, and a breaking ball hooks away. No score here in the second inning tonight. Nash holds Martinson. And the 1-1. Check swing on a ball in the dirt. Tejeda blocks it. Skeeters are hitting under 250. They're 5th in the league at 249. Only 226 with men in scoring position, but they are 3rd in runs. They've hit the most home runs, stolen the most bases. 2-1. And a swing and a pop foul out of play to the right. Miller, 26 years old, born in Vicenza, Italy. Now lives in Missouri, went to school in Kentucky. Runner at first getting itchy, and time asked for. Miller throws it anyway, and it's grounded into right field for a base hit. Tejeda slaps the ground. He wanted time to be called or for Miller to step off, and instead it's first and second with 1 out. Martinson was dancing at first, trying to time the delivery. Now Miller's jersey untucked. He'll call time to fix that, and Tejeda held the hand up either to get time called or to tell Miller to step off, and he might have thought the hitter had called time right as he was about to throw, and he decided to pitch it anyway. Phipps swung and singled through the right side, and they never called time at the plate. So it's first and second for Ryan Jackson. Playing in his 5th game, pitch for Miller, a swing and a foul straight back upstairs. Jackson 3 for 11 at the plate. He has already handled 3 ground balls defensively at short tonight, including a double play. Having him hit into one would be nice. He swings and misses here. And it's 0-2. Good fastball at 91. Miller, whose father was in the military, that's why he was born in Italy. They moved back to the Virginia Beach area at a young age. Eventually ended up spending much of his youth in the Louisville area. Here's the 0-2. And it just missed away. Miller rolls his eyes. Tejeda held it there. Great time to introduce our umpiring crew tonight. Chris Cervantes has the balls and strikes. Sean Wolfson at first. And Ken Leventhal at third. Soon we'll be able to write down Trackman. Here's the 1-2. Check swing on a slider in the dirt. Tejeda blocks it to his left, runs it down, throws to third, and Martinson beats the throw there. It'll be a wild pitch, and it's first and third. Phipps stays at first. Martinson, though, at second, had the secondary lead. He saw it. He was ready to go. Saw it bounce, and Tejeda blocked it over to his left, which made for a shorter throw, but once he tracked it down and gunned it to third, Martinson had slid in. It's the 5th wild pitch against Miller on his season. Tejeda giving signs for the infield now that it's first and third. Now here's the stretch from Jay. The 2-2. Swing, and it's fouled off the right edge of the netting. Jackson protecting and late on that fastball. Miller now at 19 pitches in this inning, 38 for the game. Now he deals, swing and a loop foul toward the first base stands. It'll get a row or 2 in. That side of the seating bowl is even fuller than the third base side. Jackson is third year with the Skeeters, and he's already played about as many games as he did the previous 2 years. Pitch, swings and pops a foul straight back. This is an area where Miller's pitch count has climbed. A lot of two-strike fouls, even that fastball clocking in at 95. But Jackson, a couple of years ago, after just a handful of games signed by the Mariners, last year retired to pursue MMA. Now in his 5th game this season. Pitch, swing, and a foul again. Back against the net. Another high fastball that he fights off. And Jackson just making contact, and pitch count climbs. And eventually, hope it doesn't happen here, but one gets left over the plate. He deals, and a swing and a foul again, this time on a slider. And he was on his front foot, but able to keep the hands through the zone long enough to get a piece of that. That backstop screen getting a workout. Now again ready. And again to the plate. And a swing and a miss, and it gets through Tejeda. Going to the backstop, and a run will score. It's a strikeout finally of Jackson, but the ball gets right through the wickets, goes to the backstop. And Sugar Land has struck first. They lead it 1-0. Boy, are they ever having a good time over by their dugout these days. Martinson, who scored the run, came in. Felipe Paulino took his helmet off for him. And he and Gene Machi running in front of the dugout railing, underhanding it back and forth to one another like a hot potato. Yeah, they've had a more fun week than we have so far. Runner at second, 2 outs. Here's Jabari Henry, who takes down low. Jackson was out, given that first base was occupied. Phipps at second. Henry the hitter. And Miller with the 1-0. Swinging a foul tip. Deflected off Tejeda and over to the on-deck area. Henry in 2 games, 2 for 6 at the plate. And they did score that, a wild pitch. 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. No, I'm sorry. That was earlier in the inning. They scored that a pass ball. With that run coming home. And Martinson gets around on a walk, then a single that moved him up, then a wild pitch and a pass ball. Stuff you can't do in this park. Pitch is down low, breaking ball buried. Talk about it every year. Every visit, every game, it seems like. Now 2-2. The Skeeters seem to always play a clean game here, and the opponent does not. On the stretch. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive to center field. Hard hit, base hit. Phipps around third. It's thrown home by Dotel! And Tejeda reaches for the tag. Didn't get him, now runs him down behind the plate, and he is tagged out. They say Phipps did not step on home. And Tejeda arguing that he did get him the first time. But the result is the same, and the run does not score, and Dotel picks up an outfield assist. When he let it go, it looked like it might be airmailed. He had some air under it, but it went all the way home on the fly. And Tejeda had to position to catch it a couple steps up the third base line, reach for the runner. According to the umpire, he missed him, but Phipps also missed the plate, and Tejeda tagged him behind the plate. So only the one run will go to the third. It's 1-0 Sugar Land.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving York County for more than 150 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make York County great. And to you having a great time at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Mom and Dad, add your little baseball fan to the York Revolution roster with a Rookie Revs membership presented by People's Bank. Memberships include 6 ticket vouchers, behind-the-scenes tours, an exclusive team autograph session, plus a Rookie Revs backpack and more. All that for just $27. It's kid-sized Revs time. Rookie Revs memberships presented by People's Bank. Details at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
Wealth is the ability to feed 100 stray dogs.
Turn empty parking lots into playgrounds. Watch your child walk down the aisle.
As Henry David Thoreau once said, wealth is the ability to fully experience life. At Smith Wealth Advisory Group, we help our clients identify their ambitions, dreams, and financial goals and develop actionable plans to pursue their passions and interests. Let our wealth of knowledge about wealth help you fully experience life. Visit us at smithwealthadvisory.com.
Janney Montgomery Scott LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Catch the Revs all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Wellington Dotel, first pitch swinging, chips a foul back. He keeps it only 1-0 Sugar Land on his team-leading 4th outfield assist, and this one coming from center field. And Beeler the wind, the 0-1, and it's up and in. The Revs' only base runner coming on a leadoff walk last inning. Despite that, Beeler just 19 pitches through 2, 29 fewer than Miller. And he comes back with a cutter. That's a called strike down in the zone that draws a look back from Dotel. He's hitting at 246. There's the pitch. And it's a called third strike. A cutter again. Beeler doubles up on it. And there's one away here in the top of the third inning. Beeler coming in is 2-0 with a 3.45 ERA and 3 starts. He's another strike thrower. They got a lot of guys that pound the zone. 15 2/3 innings, just 3 walks in 3 starts, 14 hits, 9 Ks. Here's Coronado. He looks at a cutter for strike 1. DHing tonight, hitting at 269. They've held him hitless the last 3. Pitch to him. He swings, bounces one to short. Jackson again. He gets the high hop coming in, pumps and fires, and gets the out. And he has accounted for 5 of the first 8 outs defensively. And bring up Ryan Dent. The Revs, with Monday's win, have now won 3 straight travel day openers here at Sugar Land. But the last 2 years in this park after the opener, they are 1-10. Pitch to Dent is down low. And all time after the opener, during which they've gone 8-8 all time in openers, they're just 20-37 afterward in this park. Here's a swing and a fly ball, left field. Hit pretty well, but Jabari Henry over toward the line is there. And he's got it in medium deep left. Dent might have been jammed a bit. And the scoreless streak is now 23 innings, tied for the second longest in Revs history, as it has happened for the 3rd time. Revs down in order. Beeler's faced the minimum through 3. We go to the bottom half of the 3rd. It's still 1-0 Sugar Land.
Want to give your child or cleanup work? Book a York Revolution birthday party at People's Bank Park. Parties include 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Kessler's hot dogs and pizza, goodie bags for all guests, and Penn State Children's Hospital playground wristbands. The birthday child gets a custom Revs jersey and throws out a first pitch, and the whole crowd sings happy birthday before the party enjoys a customized Revs birthday cake. Birthdays at a Revs game. Best birthday ever. Details at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
Image 360 York is your choice. From color change car wraps to vehicle wraps for your entire fleet, custom window graphic, decals and lettering, interior signage graphics and displays. Don't replace when you can reface. Call Rob and his team at 717-757-4909. That's 757-4909. Or order online at image360.com/YorkPA. It's fast, affordable, and convenient. Image 360, 2260 Industrial Highway in York.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
1-0 Sugarland leads. We go to the bottom half of the third. A run on 2 hits last inning, but Dotel preventing another one from crossing with the outfield assist. Well, got to wait for the grounds crew cart to drive all the way around the warning track and off. Here's Willie Taveras, who leads off, and he reaches and swings and misses on the first one. As Miller kept it away from him. Taveras in 3 games, 2 for 11. Pitch, it is inside, fastball. I just realized that I went with my black Revs polo today, which was one of our primary shirts back in like 2012. Here's a swing and a pop-up. Nash heading over toward the first base dugout and into the stands. Somebody made the catch a couple rows deep. Yeah, I never get rid of anything. Still wearing the shirts from 2010 and maybe before. Miller with the pitch. Fastball high, 2-2. The team is in their black jerseys and hats tonight. Taveras also a pink bat. 2-2. It is just outside. Fastball missing the corner. Top of the order, and Jansanti on deck. The payoff pitch, swinging a foul against the net. This has been, not to harp on it, but an issue for Miller. Deep counts, and then 3-2 foul balls. He'll try it again. And a line drive at short, hit softly, and Dent will step forward, reach forward, and make the grab. Little humpback flare line drive, one away. Here in the bottom half of the third. Dent matching Wilson Valdez tonight for the all-time lead and starts at short in Revs history, 218. The leader for any position is catcher, Salvador Paniagua, 380. Here's Jansanti. He swings, launches one high in the air in left center. Skelton from left is over. Dotel will take charge from center. He steps in and makes the grab. And that's out number 2. And boy, was that sorely needed as Miller gets that out on one pitch. It was a 19-pitch first inning and a 29-pitch second inning for him. Here's Jared Mitchell, who popped to short his first time, and he takes in tight. wind and the 1-0. That skips up there in the dirt. 1-0 Sugarland here in the third inning. Miller fires, and that's low for ball 3. Trying to have a clean inning here. And that falls behind Mitchell. Mitchell is tied for second in the league in walks with 13. And he always drew a lot with York. Pitch, he swings on 3-0, and he grounds it right to second. Alexi backs up, submarine throw to first. Mitchell slamming his bat down, and it is a 1-2-3 third for Miller. And he gets a 3-0 ground out there to send this game to the fourth. It's Sugarland 1, York nothing.
Will I have saved enough for college by the time she gets her driver's license?
How can I ensure beautiful music is always made on the symphony stage?
When I retire, can I take that vacation I always dreamed about?
When life's persistent questions have you seeking answers, turn to Smith Wealth Advisory Group. Let our wealth of knowledge about wealth help turn life's questions into financial plans of action and memorable outcomes. Smith Wealth Advisory Group, answering life's most persistent questions. Visit us at smithwealthadvisory.com.
Janney Montgomery Scott LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
It's time for York Mitsubishi's Spring Sell Down event with the Mirage awarded most efficient, non-hybrid, starting as low as $12,990. Or the 7-passenger Outlander named lowest cost of ownership over 5 years as low as $21,890. Get interest rates as low as 0% on Outlander Sport and Eclipse Cross. Credit problems? We have 15 banks available for all situations. And all Mitsubishis come with an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Get pre-approved at York Mitsubishi, where Mitsubishis always cost less.
Since 1934, PSECU has given Pennsylvanians financial opportunities to live a better life. We are a credit union who offers valuable free and low-fee financial products, broad lending options, and outstanding money management for financing life. At PSECU, we are proud of who we are and committed to who we serve because our Pennsylvania roots run deep. We are banking on a difference. Visit PSECU.com to join us. This credit union is federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration. Equal Opportunity Lender.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head of the fourth inning, still 1-0 Sugarland. Miller, though, 2 of his first 3 innings now, 1-2-3. Bealers faced the minimum for the Skeeters, just a walk that was erased on a double play. James Skelton will lead things off. First pitch at the top of the order is high. And some dark clouds have rolled in as we get towards sunset here. The 1-0 shows bunt, takes, and it's a called strike. Skelton made a bid at a game-opening hit, but line drive right at the third baseman was caught. On the wind, the pitch, and that's a little high. If the Revs don't score this inning, it'll stand alone as the second longest scoring streak in team history. Longest was 38, June of 2015. Now they're at 23 for the third time. But it is the longest since that 2015 drought. Pitch is just outside 3-1. And it's gone completely in the tank ever since the first 18 innings of this series when they piled up runs. Pitch is beaten foul behind the plate, 3-2. Might have been a change up there. It scored the most runs in back-to-back games that they've ever scored in this building. Since then, nothing. The pitch. Down and in. Leadoff walk. Second time tonight. This time it's Skelton to begin the fourth inning. Revs down 1-0. They'll try to work him around as Casilla comes up, and getting him back should help. Made a bid at a seeing eye hit up the middle in the first, but was retired on a ground out to short. He missed the last 9 games, He has played in a total of 8, hitting at .314. And the first pitch, he shows bunt, has to jump back, and it's a called strike on the inside corner. Third baseman drawn in. The 0-1 swings and grounds one foul along the line at first. He checks his bat as Jan Santi gloved it foul. May 6th was Casilla's last game played. Stole a base in the 10th inning, stole third, and got stepped on. He required 4 stitches, which were administered that night. Chokes up on the bat. Here's the 0-2. Swings and lines one well to right. Taveras staggering over toward right center, and he's got it. He had to cut backward as it was hit maybe better than he thought the first time, and Casilla hits it hard but lines out to the right fielder for out number 1. That'll bring up Talvin Nash. Beeler has made it to the majors. He did so with the Cubs for a total of 5 starts between 2014 and 15. Combined 0-3 with a 6.05 ERA at the big league level. He's from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Pitch to Nash is in the dirt, and it knocks Cody Stanley's catcher's mitt right off his hand as he made a backhand knockdown of the ball. Nash, he grounded out to third his first time up. He had a big start to this series the first 2 games, but has been held hitless since. Beeler the stretch, the 1-0, and it's a little bit high. Tell Talvin was pretty frustrated with the way things were going. Just walking by him last night. Guys are trying hard. And they'll get it to click. Pitch is ripped left side. There's a base hit. The first of the night for the Revs. Skelton up to second. He'll stop there. And Talvin Nash, a sharp ground single through the left side of the infield. It is first and second for Tejeda. Now we got to stop that scoreless streak. Something loose in the left field corner that they'll ask Jabari Henry to go take care of. 1-0, the Revs trail here in the 4th, and it's not just a streak that they're trying to end, it's a game that they're trying to tie or take the lead in. Beeler ready. First pitch is just outside. Tejeda walked his first time, which started the second, but then Beeler got an immediate double play after that. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a bouncing ball. Left side, it's through. Skelton will be stopped. Henry is on it, and the bases are loaded with 1 away. Henry Castillo coming up. Henry charging in left. Back-to-back singles. Tejeda bounces it through. And they're loaded for Castillo, who they moved down in the order tonight in hopes of, with Casilla back, Henry getting some RBI opportunities. He is tied for 5th in the league with 14. Tejeda's 25th hit of the year, 4th most in the league. 2 away from 600 in his career. And pitch to Castillo, swinging a foul off to the third base side and out of play. Grounded into a double play his first time. He's now gone after Beeler's first pitch both times. This one fouled off. Beeler leans in and looks. The 6'5 righty to the plate, and a swing and a foul again off to the third base side. No balls, 2 strikes. He jumps ahead quickly. He was a 41st round pick of the Cubs in 2010 out of Oral Roberts University in his hometown of Tulsa. It's where Juan Martinez, Octavio's younger brother, played. As time is asked for. They might have been teammates, actually. It was around that time. I believe they were. And now time asked for again as Beeler was coming set. Revs down 1-0. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a line drive. Base hit left field. The streak is over. Skelton in to score. 3 straight hits. We're tied at 1. And break out the balloons. It's all over. Henry Castillo with a laser the other way to left field. Drives in his 15th of the year. And 3 straight singles have tied it up. And there will be no history. Thank goodness. What a relief. Here's Melky Mesa. And now we can dance to Baby Shark instead of dreading everything as he digs in. First pitch, he swings, sends one in the air toward the line and right. Taveras over, dives and can't get it. And this might clear the bases. All the way into the corner and right. Nash home, Tejeda home. Here comes Castillo. They all score. And Melky Mesa stands at third with a 3-run triple. And the Revs lead it 4-1 here in the top of the 4th inning. A 4-run outburst on a matter of 2 pitches. Something about floodgates. They score 1 and kick the door down with a big inning. Just waiting to erupt. Just a sleeping giant. And Mesa clears them off. RBIs 7, 8, and 9 on his season. Here's Dotel now. Trying to bring home Melky as well, and time is asked for as he backs out. Oh, what a time to be alive. Infield halfway. Pitch is a breaking ball, and it's a called strike. Haven't had this much excitement in 3 days. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He chases in the dirt. Mesa is now 2 for 2 with the bases loaded this season. 5 RBIs on those 2 hits. Castillo with his hit. He's now 6 for 15 with men in scoring position, hitting .400. 0-2. Breaking ball, and it bites low. Good eye from Dotel to lay off. The triple for the Revs is their 3rd of the year. Castillo and Skelton had the others as the next one misses low. Or I'm sorry, Sportman. And Castillo had the others. And they expect to get JP back before too long. We'll check him out when the team returns home. 4-1 the lead. Pitch, swing, and he fouls it against the net. I mean, it's got to be a weight off everybody's shoulders. They got 1, and then a swing later, they get 3 more. Mesa, who had 4 triples last year, Pitch to Dotel. It's down low. He works it full. And just like that, he's having a much better at bat for himself. "3-2, breaking ball up and in. He turns and takes it, and it's ball 4. It's the third walk, the second this inning. And the 8th batter of the inning coming up, Nate Coronado with first and third and still only 1 out. The Revs' first triple since May 4th, by the way. On the first pitch, there goes Dotel, swing and a miss, and Stanley will have to hold it. It was a slider, and Dotel's steal takes away a double play possibility. That's his third of the year. So it is second and third, and the infield will come as that'll open up some things for Coronado. Pitch, swing and a high chop at third. Silverio's got it, and Mesa is in a rundown. Throw home, back to third. Now off to the pitcher, Beeler. Mesa sprinting, still staying alive. Beeler faked and then tossed to Jackson, the shortstop, who was over, and he tags him out at the bag. Dotel has to stay at second, Coronado on at first, and they fail to score there. It's a fielder's choice. The fact that it was bounced high and sort of between third and short, Mesa thought that, given that it might get by, and his first move was toward home. Now the Revs have batted around, doing so for the third time this season. And here's Ryan Dent with first and second and 2 outs. First pitch, he swings, lines one, base hit left field. Dotel will have to be held at third. Another one that was right at the left fielder in a hurry. And he fires in quickly, but the Revs with their 5th hit of the inning. And they're loaded for James Skelton as we now go back to the top. Well, earlier in the inning when they had to stop Skelton at third, the Revs did cash in after that. They're going to try to do it with 2 outs here. It's a shame it was hit so hard right at the left fielder. First pitch to Skelton is in tight. He starts the hands, but kept them back. No appeal. Revs with a 4-1 lead. The dam has been unplugged. The 1-0. It is inside, and Skelton will operate with a 2-0 count. Here with the bases jam-packed. The 2-0. Fastball inside. So he'll be taking, obviously, at least one. 3-0 with the bags packed. He walked to start this inning. Here's the stretch and the pitch, and it's right there, 3-1. Now Beeler ready. Delivers. Outside, ball 4, and Beeler drops his hands to his knees in disbelief. It's a bases-loaded walk. His 3rd walk of the inning, the second to Skelton. And it's 5-1. The Revs have matched their biggest inning of the season, along with the 5-run 8th on Tuesday. And Alexi Casilla up next. 4th walk overall from Beeler, who came in having walked only 3 in 3 starts. First pitch to Alexi is inside, and he turns away. Now the 1-0. That's down and away. And Beeler is missed now with 6 of the last 7. Here's the stretch. The 2-0. It's up high. Another one out of the strike zone. This rally really took off with one out. Alexi was retired for the first out of the inning on a hard liner to right. 3-0 pitch, and it's low. He walks in back-to-back runs. 5 total for this inning, and it's now 6-1 York. And it is now their biggest inning of the year. They cannot make a mound visit. And they are just now getting somebody throwing in the pen. Now here's Talvin. How about a slam? 6-1 is the lead. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a run earlier this inning. And Beeler the pitch, breaking ball, and that's a strike. They had missed with, I guess, 8 of his last 9 fastballs, and starts Nash with a curve. Now the 0-1. Swing and a rip at second, but right at Martinson on one hop. He's got it, throws to first, and that will retire the side. But the Revs score 6 in the inning, their biggest inning of the season, on 5 hits. They do leave them loaded, but they have a 6-1 lead going to the bottom of the 4th here in Sugar Land.
Tired of hearing that music? Especially when you already have that same ice cream in your freezer. Try something new and amazing with Tropical Shaved Ice. On Monday morning after the big company event, do you want the buzz down the hall to be, how awesome was this year's company picnic? Then crush boredom and bring on Kona Ice with over 32,000 flavor combinations. This is not your typical lackluster snow cone. Their flavors are bold and delicious. Fuzzy Navel, Margarita, Blue Hawaiian. Kona Ice is dairy-free, gluten-free, and they even offer flavors that are sugar and dye-free. No party is too big or too small. They can serve up to 1,000 people per hour. They have party packages starting as low as $100. To add more excitement to your next event, find them online.
At Donegal, we understand there are many costs associated with running a business. That's why Donegal works with you to provide quality insurance products based on your business needs, and why we deliver that insurance at a price to fit your budget. Call your local independent Donegal agent today and discover why, when it comes to insurance for your business, Donegal is a better value. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
Your source for all of Friday night's action. Central PA Game Day with Steve Navaroli. Saturday mornings at 9 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Revs lead at 6-1, a 6-run 4th inning. Now we go to the bottom half of the 4th. And that pitch count comparison evening out a bit in that inning. In fact, Beeler now at 66, Miller at 60. Beeler that inning alone through 39. And Miller back to work with a 6-1 lead. 3-4-5 coming up, beginning with Juan Silverio, who grounded out to short his first time tonight. And Miller the pitch. Fastball very high. That was a great example of why if you're Polo, you don't just blindly send everybody. Both times that he stopped a runner at third, the next guy took care of it Pitch here is just low. Boy, that was close. Tejeda held it there. A 2-0 count. Silverio, Martinson, and Stanley coming up. A pitch. That's in the dirt. 3 balls and no strikes. The scoreless streak ended at 23, tied for the second longest in Revs history. They had just 8 hits in those innings. They had 5 in that 4th inning alone, and now Miller misses low, ball 4. Now a 4-pitch walk. That is the last thing they wanted after scoring 6. In this park, we talk about it all the time. There was a leadoff walk in the second. That's where the Skeeters got their first run. Fletch walking down the dugout steps as he saw that. Here's Jason Martinson, and Miller delivers a first pitch strike to him. Martinson was the recipient of that leadoff walk in the second inning. Came in to score. 0-1, breaking ball away. Tejeda stays with it. One ball, one strike. Shakes off once. Now he's ready. And fires. And a swing and a line drive to center field. Base hit. Silverio around second. Dotel juggles it. No chance to make a throw now. He'll toss into second. And they're at the corners with no outs. Now Martinson on base both times. This is where you would see a mound visit in the past. One of the Revs relievers that was inside comes running out to the bullpen in right center after that play. The whole group is walking and stretching in right center right now. And here's Stanley, who fouled out to first his first time up. Revs will set up to turn 2. First pitch fastball right there for a strike. If they do need to go to the pen, they have a lot of fresh arms out there, and they have Atkins tomorrow and Grimes the day after. There's the 0-1, swinging a high fly foul the other way and left. I'm sure they will do whatever they feel they need to protect this lead tonight and stop this skid. They had a 5-run lead Tuesday that Sugar Land erased. The 0-2, swing and a fly ball to center field. Dotel moving over toward left center. He's got it. Silverio tags from third and comes home. It is 6-2. Sac fly for Cody Stanley. And now Miller's job is to make sure that that's the only run this inning. But now both times tonight that he's walked the leadoff hitter, that base runner has scored. Here's Dennis Phipps, who singled to right his first time up. The stretch. First pitch, it is swung on and smashed. Deep left field, Skelton looking, and it's off the wall and in play. He's got the carom, he fires it in toward third, and Phipps will slide to second. They could have had him at second, perhaps. But the throw went to third. Martinson beats that, and it's second and third, and fortunately, Phipps didn't hit it higher. A low line drive off the top of the manual scoreboard, or the little LED strip just above it. And it stays in the park, and Phipps has suddenly heated up, obviously, at the Revs' expense. He came in the night still hitting 186, but he's had a huge series. Here's Ryan Jackson. First one misses high and away. Jackson a strikeout his first time up. On the 1-0. That's in the dirt. Backhand pick to Tejeda. They are trying to get the attention of somebody in the Revs bullpen of who to get loose. Bullpen is 400 feet from the dugout. And Bass will head to the plate down there, and somebody will throw. I think it might be Pat Young. 2-0, swing, and it's fouled back over the roof. Miller trying to prevent this from being a big inning and letting Sugar Land get a bunch of momentum and right back in it. Got to keep this team down while you can, and the other day they could not. Now the pitch. Swing and a pop foul straight back. Does appear to be Young that is starting to loosen. They were signaling tall. And that would be him. Now the stretch. The 2-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit right center. Got a shot at both runs. Mesa throws home. They both score. Relay to second and a tag out there. Dent makes an acrobatic play for that out, but it's 6-4 just like that. Revs put up 6 and Sugar Land comes back with 3 in the bottom half. A 2-run single to right center from Ryan Jackson, his first 2 RBIs. Martinson scoring, and Phipps, who is not fast, coming in behind him. Mesa got airborne on his throw home. He got as much as he could behind it, but Tejeda had to come up to grab it, and here's a shot past Miller's feet and up the middle. Jabari Henry singles to center. Right past Miller's cleats. Now just like that, Sugar Land has momentum back and right back in the game. Dent made a great play at second on Tejeda's throw. He made a pick on the other side of second. And as he was stretched and sprawled out, just about parallel to the ground, got the tag on Jackson. Mesa will get an outfield assist. Here's Taveras now, breaking ball to start him, and it's a called strike. Now the 0-1, and a curveball, another strike called. Revs cannot afford to have 2 5-run leads get away in this series alone. Here's the 0-2, and a breaking ball down low. I don't even want to think about that. Taveras a line out to short his first time. On the 1-2, swinging a ground ball left side. That's going to sneak on through. Base hit left field. Didn't hit it hard off the end of the bat, but it is the 5th base hit of the inning. And here comes Mace. He will go to Pat Young. A pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And the Revs unable to step on their throats after putting up 6. Sugar Land has rallied for 3, and they have 2 men on as the inning continues. Young will make his way in. It is a 6-4 game. Top of the order for the Skeeters. We'll be back in just a moment.
Looking for a drool-worthy auto loan? Hello, I'm Sue DiStefano, President CEO of First Capital Federal Credit Union. Give Fido the ride of his life. than a new car, truck, or SUV. With an interest rate as low as 3.49% APR and flexible terms, we can make it happen. Speak with a loan officer today or apply online at firstcapitalfcu.com. First Capital, putting you and your county first for 65 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
First Capital Federal Credit Union.
Shipley Energy is more than just an energy company. We're a family tradition. Our goal is to provide outstanding customer service and to make energy easy for you. From heating oil and propane to natural gas and electricity, our team can help. We also offer HVAC services, installation, maintenance, and service plans to keep your home safe and comfortable. In addition, our team can improve the quality of water in your home. To learn more, visit ShipleyEnergy.com or call 855-5-SHIPLEY. We make energy easy.
You trust AAA to work at every mile. But AAA doesn't just cover your car. They can also cover your home. AAA Home Insurance protects every square foot. And when you add AAA Home Insurance to AAA Auto Insurance, you get more protection and more savings. Insurance that's not just insurance. Talk to your local AAA insurance agent today or visit AAA.com to learn more about AAA Home Insurance.
New FM signal, new website. Get features, live broadcasts, and on-demand game broadcasts and shows online at 989WOYK.com.
Pat Young is called upon. This will be his third appearance. It's been awesome. Scoreless inning at home and then 2 1/3 perfect innings in front of friends and family that were here on Wednesday night. He's from the Woodlands, Texas, on the other side of Houston. He was kind enough to join us for pregame yesterday. We'll have all these pregame interviews archived this weekend online in case you missed those. Well, he will face Anthony Jansanti, the 8th hitter of the inning. With first and second, the tying run is on at first. Right after the Revs had scored 6 to go up 6-1. Jansanti tonight, a foul out and a fly out. And Young's first pitch, breaking ball, swing and a miss. A lot of activity on the lawn and right behind the bullpens. Kids running around. There's the 0-1. And a swing and a foul tip back behind the plate. He starts him with 2 sliders. And that's what you want to do with Jansanti, who sits dead red. Looks to pull and launch early in counts, especially. Now Young ready. The 0-2 in the dirt. Tejeda drops to both knees. Skeeters have bullpen activities. Sabieler might be done after 4. It took them a while to get somebody up for him, though, last inning. He was left out there to suffer. Young ready. The 1-2. And it's down low again. Slider that Jansanti doesn't bite on. Well, you get up on the opponent like that, you want to stomp on him and have a night where you can work on lowering this team ERA, but Sugarland right back in it. There's the stretch from Young. The 2-2. Swinging a bounce foul over by and into the Revs dugout. Right up over the dugout railing. Jansanti checking his bat, tapping it against the ground. And a battle between these two Young stares for the sign. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a little trickler foul to the left of home plate. So again, Jansanti stays alive. This time got just a little of it. Young will try it again. Has his signal. Pitch. Slider away. Now he got ahead quickly, but Jansanti now won't go down. He is laid off 3. Fouled off 2 or 3 others. Runners will have a head start. And the payoff pitch. Down and away. And it's ball 4. He went from 0-2 to walking him. As Jansanti battles all the way back. An 8-pitch walk. And now they're loaded for Jared Mitchell. And if he gets a hit, the lead could be gone just like that. He is popped to short and grounded out to second tonight. First pitch, check swing on a slider. Are they going to ask anybody for help or just ignore it? I guess the latter, and it's 1-0. Lead is 6-4. Young ready. 1-0. Check swing. Appealed towards short. Tejeda asking for it. Chris Cervantes reluctantly finally asks him. And of course, the call is no swing. 2-0. As Young goes to the rosin bag. Revs dugout not pleased with that ruling. And it really looked like he offered. The 2-0. Fastball just missed inside. Tejeda held it there. And Young staring in, wondering what was wrong with it. Now he strolls behind the mound. It's a 3-0 count. As he tries to come back. He fires, and it's in there, 3-1. Now ready. Pitch, swing and a miss. Mitchell was trying to go salami there, it looked like. It's a full count. And the runners will have a head start. Henry from third, Taveras from second, Jansanti at first, all good speed. The payoff, swinging a high fly in right. Mesa going toward the line in foul ground, and it's out of room. It's in the seats, foul. And a towering fly ball. Nash from first gave chase to the end of the seating bowl as well, but came down most of the way up that end section of seats that curls in. So we'll do it again. Now the stretch from Young. Pitch. Swing a ground ball, second base. Alexi's there. He'll throw to first, and the side is retired with the bases left loaded. Sugarland does score 3 to get right back in it. They do it on 5 hits in the inning. But the Revs still in front. It's a 6-4 game as we go to the 5th.
If you own a tractor-trailer business, then you know the cost of having your rig down instead of on the road. Rivers Truck Center in Red Lion keeps your trucks on the road by providing a one-stop shop for all your trucking needs. Rivers handles full-service truck sales and carries a full line of parts for all makes and models, has their own full-service collision center, and provides 24-hour emergency towing and roadside assistance. Check out riverstruck.com for more info. There's a reason Rivers Truck Center has been in business for over 40 years. They really do care.
Mom and Dad, add your little baseball fan to the York Revolution roster with a Rookie Revs membership presented by People's Bank. Memberships include 6 ticket vouchers, behind-the-scenes tours, an exclusive team autograph session, plus a Rookie Revs backpack and more. All that for just $27. It's kid-sized Revs time. Rookie Revs memberships presented by People's Bank. Details at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
The York County Solid Waste Authority turns up the heat every day, on your garbage, that is. Advanced waste-to-energy technology is used to burn garbage at 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit in environmentally controlled combustion units. This reduces air emissions and produces electricity, enough to power 20,000 homes every minute of every day. Visit www.ycswa.com to learn more. In York County, garbage is power.
York's home for the NFL. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. York.
This is Corey Bass. You're listening to Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs, Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head to the 5th inning already. It's 6-4 York. As Pat Young escaped any further trouble, he stranded 2 of Miller's runners and 1 of his own, and the Revs are now into the Skeeters bullpen. Lucas Irvin on a pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. Tejeda will lead things off. He has walked, singled, and scored tonight. Irvin pitched here on Monday. First pitch is a fastball in for a strike. He went 4 innings, giving up just 1 run on Monday. On 2 hits, didn't walk any. It was a Telvin Nash solo home run. I thought maybe they'd get him stretched out to start, but he's in relief again tonight. He deals. Curveball tumbles low. Now, Beeler was perfect the first 3, or almost. He walked 1. He faced the minimum through 3. Didn't allow a hit, but ends up roughed up all in the 4th inning. 1-1. Swinging a chop foul off the front of the Revs dugout. Somebody made a late descent down the steps. And it'll be rolled to a youngster in the front row behind the dugout. Irvin fiddles for the grip, delivers, and a swing, a ground ball slap. Long throw is in time with the catcher running. And Tejeda retired for the first time tonight. Beeler ends up going 4, giving up 5 hits, 6 runs, all earned. 5 walks and a strikeout. And coming in, you feel like you're facing ace material with him. Certainly what he did last year. He was 8-2 with a 2.29 ERA for Sugarland. Got signed by the Royals and came back, so he had 2 stints. So for the Revs to knock him out after 4, they have to find a way to get this win tonight. Here's Henry Castillo, who lays off a changeup high. Looks like Julio Perez is loosening. Now the 1-0, and that's down low. Castillo 1 for 2, an RBI single that ended the scoreless drought finally last inning. after it had reached 23 straight innings. 2-0. Way high. Irvin fell off the landing a little bit. He is 0-1 at 2.93 ERA in 7 outings. 15 and a third innings, only 9 hits, 8 runs, 5 earned, 3 walks, 7 Ks, and now 4 walks. He misses low and walks Castillo on 4 pitches. So he's on base for the second time tonight. And the Revs have taken 6 walks as a team. Now here comes Baby Shark to the plate. Malky. He had the biggest hit in that 6-run inning, a 3-run triple the other way and right. 1 for 2 on the night. Pitch from Irvin. It's down and away. 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors for York. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Skeeters. It's a windy night. Some of the pink bunting in left field getting stuck on the railings. Pitch, it is down low. 2-0 as Irvin has missed with 6 straight. Hear the wind picking up a little bit. Now the 2-0 taking, and it's a called strike. Irvin, a former Somerset Patriot. Now deals, and that's low. 3 balls and a strike. He has missed with 7 of his last 8. Beeler had a similar stretch last inning, but it came with the bases loaded. He walked in 2 in a row. The Revs certainly take it. 3-1. Swing and a miss. He might have chased ball 4. It was up. Boy, you sure hope he can find his way on now, because that might have been 2 on with 1 out. Still up there. The count is full. On the stretch, the pitch. In tight, and he does walk. In near the hands. Back-to-back walks, and the Revs have taken 7 as a team tonight. And yes, they will take it. We know they've had it happen against them more than enough times. That is a season high for walks from the offense already, and it's the 5th inning. Here's Dotel, who has struck out in the 3rd, walked, stolen a base, and scored in the 4th. And the first pitch, fastball inside. Irvin from Oklahoma went to high school in Missouri, college in Louisiana, Northwestern State. 1-0, and that's in there, called strike. That is in Natchitoches, Louisiana, not Nacogdoches, Texas, but its cousin in Louisiana. Irvin, 30 years old. He stretches, nope, does not deliver. He turns and stares Castillo back at second base. Revs a 6-4 lead here in the 5th. Looking for more right after Sugarland had cut it closer again. Pitch, swing and a foul tip back to the net. Good rip at that one. Irvin was very briefly in Tampa Bay's system, then he went to the American Association. the Atlantic League with Somerset for the first time in 2015. He got signed by the Diamondbacks. Made it all the way to AAA for the only time in his career. Time asked for by Dotel. He got signed by Arizona in 2015, stayed with them for 2016. Back to Somerset in 2017. Pitch down and away, blocked by Stanley as he hustles over to get square to it. I believe the count's full. Board still says 2-2. Now maybe it is 2-2. Now Irvin ready. Pitch to Dotel. Fastball, strike called. And he walks away, and he knew it. Plate ump signaled a normal strike. He forgot it was strike 3, but Dotel knew it, and that's out number 2. Then Nate Coronado to the plate. Dotel either looking for something else or just didn't pick it up in time. And now the first pitch to Coronado, breaking ball that misses high. He is 0 for 2, 2 ground balls. One was a fielder's choice, and he later came around to score. One-0. Swing and a foul tip back to the net. It's a good rip there. Irvin went to the American Association last year, back there for the first time since 2013, back to Kansas City, who he was with initially. But while he was good the first stint, he struggled last year, but then came to Sugar Land. And he dumps this one in the dirt, 2-1. Motioning his release point to himself after that pitch. Finished the year with Sugar Land, and he turned it around with them, of course. 6 starts, 1-1 with a .256. Helped them win the title. Now the 2-1. Swing and a pop foul out of play to the right. One of the Skeeters players had a shattered windshield last night. They park on the first base side of the stadium. It's where the clubhouses are located, down underneath. Now ready. Look back at second, the 2-2 in the dirt. And both runners will have a head start. 6-4 the lead here in the 5th inning. Revs trying to keep the pressure on offensively. It's amazing. Irvin had an ERA near 6 in the association last year, but then 2.5 with Sugar Land when he came to this league. 3-2. Swing and a foul tip. He just stays alive. Both run. Coronado just 2 for 14 with men in scoring position. This would be a great time to turn that around. Skeeters now have left-hander Matt Perk up in their bullpen. Another 3-2. Oh, it plunked him. Fastball hit him right in the back, and Coronado will not rub it. Unhooks all of his paraphernalia and heads to first. 2 walks and a hit batter in the inning. And that'll bring up Ryan Dent with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Revs had 5 plate appearances with the bases loaded last inning. And they will have another one here in the 5th. Irvin will go from the windup. Dent digs in. And the first pitch, fastball over for a strike. Dent 1 for 2, had a base hit last inning as part of the rally. The 0-1, it's down and away, slider. A new set of baseballs delivered to the plate. Dent the K-man tonight. These people want their donut. Here's the wind, the 1-1. Swing and a line drive to right center field. It's in the gap. There's your donut. Castillo scores. Mesa right behind him. They're going to send Coronado around. And Ryan Dent, a 3-run double to the gap in right center. And the Revs again lead by 5. It's 9-4 here in the 5th. Their second 3-run hit in as many innings. It was Mesa with the triple last inning, and here comes Inky. Revs, who struggled against Irvin on Monday night, have put up 3 against him here in the 5th tonight, and they have their 5-run lead back. Now, Irvin does not make it through an inning. The 2 walks and a hit batter all score. And Ryan Dent is now 7 for 17 with men in scoring position this season. He drives in his 12th, 13th, and 14th. And Sugarland's 3 has been answered with 3 by the Revs, who have scored a combined 9 in the last 2 innings. 9 for the lead. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts.
Hey, it's the good-looking genius at Broadway Transmission again, and this time I have things on my mind, like warranty and service after the repair. You already know Broadway Transmission has been part of the community for 67 years at the same location. But did you know that in that time, your county has seen many transmission shops close its doors, like
Amco,
Atomic,
Clutch and Go,
Dr. Transmission,
Cotman,
York County Transmission,
Winters,
Goodlings,
Lee Miles,
A1.
What grinds my gears about these closings are the customers are left with no warranty. Stop! Don't make that same mistake. Broadway Transmission has over 40,000 transmission jobs under our belt, and we are still here today standing behind our famous 3-year warranty. We kid around a lot on our ads, but nothing is funny about having no warranty when you need it. Avoid that risk with the only smart choice in all of your county and stop by Broadway Transmission today. Broadway Transmission will get your ship together and stand behind it too. Visit us on the web at BroadwayTrans.com or stop in and see how it's done.
With the new Express Sports football and car racing from the Pennsylvania Lottery, you can play your favorite sports at participating retailers, bars, and restaurants. Make your picks on your placelet, like touchdown pass on the 3rd play, or the first 3 cars to cross the finish line, and watch the fast-paced lifelike action on the big screen. With drawings for cash prizes every 5 minutes, there's never a dull moment. Come on, yes!
Express Sports from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Compete from your seat. Players must be 18 or older. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
It is a 9-4 lead for the Revs, who have scored 9 runs on 6 hits tonight. 3 runs on 1 hit this inning. And here's James Skelton to face the lefty Perk. First pitch, a fastball over for a strike. And for the 3rd time in this series, the Revs have scored 8 or more. They won 1 of the previous 2 games. They certainly want to take care of this one tonight. The 0-1, swing and a foul back over the roof. With 2 walks, both in the 4th inning. He scored after one, and he pushed home a run on the other one, giving him his 5th RBI. Revs with 2 3-run hits, 1 in each of the last 2 innings. Now look back, the 0-2. Swinging a dribbler, right side, cut off at first on the backhand. Jansanti, a long flip, and Perk lunges for the bag and gets his cleats on before Skelton can arrive. Fairly close, but nicely done. The Revs score 3 in the inning on 1 hit, 1 man left, and Maple Donuts is the only donut we speak of on this program. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's York 9, Sugarland 4.
Hey, Revs fans, as if being a season ticket holder wasn't already awesome enough, did you know that another perk of being a season ticket holder is you get a VIP restaurant card good for deals and discounts at 6 participating restaurants? The VIP restaurant card is good at these restaurants: Venice Pizza and Restaurant, 15% off order for dine-in or take-out. Revival Social Club, 1 free dessert per person per ticket per visit. Fuddruckers, 15% off total purchase. Viet Thai, 10% off your order. Friendlies, 20% off your order. And Iron Horse York, 10% off your entire meal on home game days and $5 off entrees on non-home game days. Lock in your 2019 Rev season ticket plans today. Call 717-801-HITS or visit YorkRevolution.com. Great baseball, great fun, and a VIP restaurant card? Now that's Revs time.
When you work with an independent insurance agent, you put the power of choice to work for you. Independent agents know several companies and their coverages, which means more options. And because companies like Donegal Insurance Group use the independent agent system, you not only get quality insurance, you also save money. The independent insurance agent system. Discover the power of choice. Contact Coatman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Coatman. Coatman Kunkel Insurance.
The puck drops here. Catch the Bears and the Caps all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Bottom of the 5th, 9-4, the Revs in front. Julio Perez takes over. Going to be a lot of work for the bullpen tonight. Final line on Jay Miller, 3 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, and a K. Young faced 2 hitters. Jansanti fought his way on, but then a bases loaded ground out to strand 3 and maintained the lead through 4, which had suddenly become in jeopardy. Here's Perez first pitch to Juan Silverio, and it's up high. Silverio started the 4th with a walk and scored. He grounded out his other time before that. Perez, who came in Monday night, got the save with the tying run on deck. And then on Tuesday, they had to extend him again, which they didn't want to. 1-0, and it's in the dirt, skips away. They were quite proud of what he did on Tuesday with having to go. He went the 10th inning, got out of that. But then in the 11th inning, gave up a run on his 2nd straight day pitched. 2-0. And there's a fastball at the knees for a strike. He really gave him everything he had. Comes in tonight, tied for the league lead with 10 appearances. Now set. The 2-1. Swinging a bouncer foul, third base side. Along the line, Castillo gloves it. Perez 0-1 in 10 outings, does have 3 saves. 7.56 ERA, 8 1/3 innings, 8 runs, 7 earned. 9 hits, 6 walks, 9 Ks. Now the 2-2. Swing and a fly ball, right field. Mesa racing toward the corner. And he's there, and he's got it just inside the line in fair territory. He really had to cover some ground. As that one, a high fade. Speaking of those, we'll have the PGA Championship tonight, airing at 11:30 Eastern. PGA Championship coverage all weekend, brought to you by Heritage Hills Golf Resort. Tomorrow we'll have some hole-by-hole coverage. Here's Jason Martinson, who's walked, singled, scored twice. First pitch, swing and a miss on a high fastball. The plan tomorrow is to cut over to the Preakness also in time for the run. And our pregame might be a little later than 6:45 Eastern as a result, but we'll be with you as Perez misses away. Hopefully we can get the timing right, go from one to the other, get the whole race. Martinson a walk, a single, and two runs. I already said that, sorry. There's the pitch from Perez. Swinging a nubber off the end of the bat to short. Dent up the middle, scoops, fires, got him. 2 away. A little squibber rolled over the mound, and Dent right near the second base bag takes care of it. Right, 2 down for Perez, and Cody Stanley will be the hitter. Stanley is fouled out and hit a sac fly. First pitch, fastball just outside. And Perez shaking his head. I don't quite know what was wrong with that one. Now the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up. Left side, it's Dent ranging out from short across the line in foul ground. Then he reaches up and hauls it in one-handed. Perez with the high fastball got Stanley to sky it way up. And Julio works a 1-2-3, bottom of the 5th. We'll go to the 6th inning. Here tonight, it's the Revs 9 and the Skeeters 4.
As you clean it out, keep in mind Community Aid's looking for your lucky leftovers. After you wrap up your yard sale, donate what's left over at your closest Community Aid Drive-Up Donation Center. They're attached to each of Community Aid's incredible. Community Aid wants your lucky leftovers to help more than 750 local charities. Learn more at communityaid.net. But don't forget, give your lucky leftovers to Community Aid. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Are you on your way to work right now? Trudging along and heading to the same job you're just not too enthused about any longer? Hearing this ad might just mean it's your lucky day. Give your career a reboot with the York Post Office. The York Post Office is now hiring rural mail carriers. Work in a fast-paced, dynamic environment. Hiring for non-career positions with career eligibility. Starting at $17.78 per hour with all eligible for health benefits. Suitable vehicle for delivery is required on some routes. Get your foot in the door on a new career today. Apply online at USPS.com.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Head of the 6th inning, 9-4 lead for the Revs. Lefty Matt Perk stays in. And nobody up in the Revs bullpen, so it looks like multiple innings for Perez tonight. It also looks like a full moon over left center, which could explain some things. Alexi will lead things off. He'll bat from the right now. He's 0 for 2 with an RBI walk. Bases loaded in the 4th. First pitch, he takes a fastball strike. He's swung the bat well tonight in his first game back, even though he's 0 for 2. Now the pitch, swing and a miss, change up from Perk. 6'4" lefty, who is from Nacogdoches, Texas. So got another Nacogdoches reference in tonight. You can never have too many of those. Alexi creeps all the way up in the box, and he swings and fouls this one straight back. He was moving up to the front line. Perk in his 3rd appearance, 3 innings, 1 run on 2 hits so far. Now set. And delivers. Breaking ball, hit on the ground, second base, not hard. Martinson's got it, throw over to first for the out. And there's one away. Perk was a first-round pick, 14th overall out of high school in Klein, Texas in 2009, but he went with his college commitment, and that was the Rangers that drafted him. He went to TCU. A couple years later, the Nationals came calling with a 3rd-round pick, and he took that. Here's Nash. First pitch is lined to left center field. Mitchell was deep, though. He'll come in and runs it down in shallow left center. Nash hit it off the end of the bat. Little looping liner. So 2 down quickly. My source tells me that the full moon is tomorrow. So what might we be in store for then? To sleep with one eye open. Here's Tejeda, who has walked, singled and scored, and grounded out. He's now 9 for 19 in this series. 2 hits away from 600 lifetime. Pitch from Perk, swing and a foul, straight back. Perk got to the majors with the White Sox in 2016, 12 appearances, 0-1 with a 5.50 ERA. He'd signed with them as a free agent after his Nationals contract expired. He deals. Breaking ball, line, down the line and left, but foul. Just a little early, lining it past third. Jabari Henry will have to go retrieve that from the corner. Perk was at AAA with the Mets last year in Vegas, 2-2 with a 7.14 ERA in relief. Pitch, it is foul tip, straight down and straight up against Tejeda on his follow-through. We'll do it again. Nine to 4 the lead here in the 6th. Another 0-2. Swing, and he pops it up. First base, it is Jansanti across in foul ground, and stumbling back to his right. He makes the play as the wind played some tricks. The first base umpire, Sean Wolfson, was being chased by Jansanti. He couldn't run fast enough to get out of his way. It's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom half of the 6th. Still the Revs 9 and the Skeeters 4.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving York County for more than 150 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make York County great, and to you having a great time at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Planning your next visit to York? Book your stay at Courtyard by Marriott. Conveniently situated near local businesses, shopping, dining, downtown, and local attractions, Courtyard by Marriott features a state-of-the-art lobby, inviting flexible spaces to work or relax, free Wi-Fi, our well-equipped fitness center, and a bistro offering healthy options and refreshing choices, including Starbucks and an evening bar. Your stay is sure to be more comfortable, productive, and enjoyable than ever before. Courtyard by Marriott, 2799 Concord Road in York. Book your stay at 717-840-7840.
The York Revolution Silver Sluggers Ticket Plan, presented by Wellspan Sports Medicine. An exclusive York Revolution ticket plan for fans 55 and older. 10 tickets for Tuesday home games. An exclusive Silver Sluggers hat. Early admission to People's Bank Park. Savings on additional tickets. And 50% off a value meal at each Tuesday game. Plus savings at your favorite local restaurants. Get all of that and more for just $50. The Silver Sluggers Ticket Plan, presented by Wellspan Sports Medicine. Details at yorkrevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
New FM signal, new website. Get features, live broadcasts, and on-demand game broadcasts and shows online at 989WOYK.com.
Revs lead it 9-4. We go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Second inning of relief for Julio Perez, who went 1-2-3 in the fifth. Dennis Phipps will lead things off. Phipps a single, a double, and a run scored tonight. He's 2 for 2. On the first pitch, breaking ball inside. Off the glove of Tejeda. Take a look at our York Mitsubishi out-of-town scoreboard. Now we have some finals from everything else final back in the Atlantic. The 1-0, that's in the dirt. Long Island at home defeats New Britain 5-2. And the Ducks are 15-6. Sean Nolan improving to 3-0. Corey Reardon the loss. Now the 2-0. And that's down and away. Seems like every inning starts 3-0. And it drives Mason Fletch crazy. Now the pitch. High and tight. And it's a 4-pitch walk. So the leadoff man is on here in the sixth. Phipps on base for the third time tonight. Ryan Jackson to the plate next. Somerset wins in Lancaster 4-2. Patriots snap a 3-game skid, staying within a game of Long Island for first, and it was Brett Jody's 500th win. Perez, the pitch to Ryan Jackson. There's a fastball for a strike. David Kubiak got the win. He's 3-0. Jake McCaslin, the loss for Lancaster, 1-3. Mike Antonini, his 8th save for the Patriots. The 0-1. It is just outside. That was close, and Perez is left staring in. The Revs entered play tonight just 2.5 behind Lancaster for second. 1 game behind Southern Maryland for third. The Blue Crabs have lost at High Point 3-0 a final. There's the 1-1. Fastball. That just missed. 2 in a row that were right around the corner. And the Revs dugout asking where it is. I don't think Chris Cervantes motions that it was away. Joe Van Meter got the win shutout. He's 2-2. Now the 2-1. Swinging a dribbler down to third. It hit Jackson's foot first. Castillo throws to second just in case, but Jackson hobbled away and the plate ump called foul. 2-2. Jackson 1 for 2, a 2-run single back in the fourth that at the time cut the lead to 6-4. And now Inky and athletic trainer Max Mahaffey will come out and check on him. To check on him, he pulled a hamstring recently and still is not moving well. As Jackson flexes the foot and all of that. Alvaro Rondon was in their clubhouse. He comes running in just in case somebody got his attention, but Jackson will stay in. All 3 games back on the East Coast played tonight in 2.5 hours or less. This one will not be. Now Jackson and the plate ump having a word for some reason. They want a new ball as they let Perez know that, since it went down off Jackson's foot, and he might have been the one to request that to make sure that Perez didn't throw a scuffed ball or anything. 2-2. And he fires. Swing, and it's fouled off. First base side and up over the roof. Right now, we are at 2 hours and 12 minutes here in the bottom of the 6th inning, so that's how long it took High Point to beat Southern Maryland in 9 innings tonight. Perez ready, the pitch. Fastball very high. And after a leadoff walk, he goes full on Jackson. And he's had 2 close ones in this at-bat that he hasn't gotten. A full count. Here's the stretch. Payoff pitch, swing, and he pops him up. Nash will give it a look from first, but this is back in the crowd. Yikes, right at the top of the stands. I think a lady there trying to run away from it almost ran into it going up the steps. 3-2 it remains. Perez ready. And delivers. Just inside. Back-to-back walks to start this inning. And a couple close ones in that at-bat, or plate appearance, whatever. So the first 2 on, it's a 9-4 lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Even up 5, you're nervous after what happened earlier this week. Here's Jabari Henry, who's 2 for 2. Perez the pitch, in the dirt and way outside. Tejeda, a nasty ball to try to block, and he does. 1 ball, no strikes. I think they're going to give Tejeda a moment. Plate on brushes off the dish. Revs have now issued 5 walks tonight. They have drawn 7 offensively. Perez checks. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a fly ball right center. Mesa scampered back a step. Now waits. The wind will bring it back toward him. Makes the catch, guns a strike to second, and Phipps better stay near the bag. Alexi reaching for him, keeping him honest. 1 away. I think Henry just swung on 1-0 after 2 walks. Whoops. Probably doesn't want to go near Pete Incaviglia in the dugout. 1 down. Big first out, to say the least. Here's Willie Taveras, who's 1 for 2 tonight. The Revs now have some further bullpen activity. Pitch from Perez is up high. Ian Thomas is cranking it up. Not on the mound yet, but firing away to get loose. Now the 1-0. Fastball called strike. Down and in, but within the strike zone. As Perez evens things up. He goes to the rosin bag. Tejeda hollers something out to him from in front of the plate. Revs up 9-4 here in the bottom of the sixth. 2 on with 1 out. There's the stretch. And the 1-1. Fastball just missed the corner away again. That is 3 this inning that have been awfully close. Perez backs off the rubber, stretches the arms upward. Falls behind 2-1. And now the pitch. It is a little bit low. 3 balls and 1 strike. Also didn't miss by much. And he's starting to, I think, get frustrated with the zone, which isn't going to help. Goes to the rosin bag again. Now ready. 3-1, and it's down low. 3rd walk of the inning, and the bases are loaded with 1 out. Oh, my. Top of the order, and Anthony Jansanti. He was 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. You do not want to let this team right back in it again. And Perez steps off. Thomas getting ready. I'm sure they would prefer that wait until the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, there's a called strike, and he's finally ahead. Double play would be a thing of beauty right here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a pop fly. Shallow right. Mesa will range in. He's there. He makes the squeeze, and Phipps will not try it. Shallow in right field. He didn't even tag up, and that is out number 2. And now got to face Jared Mitchell again. With the bases loaded, he grounded out in the 4th inning in that situation. Can the Revs get away with it again? Facing him with the bases loaded. He's popped up and grounded out twice tonight. The lead 9-4. Perez trying to keep the Skeeters at a distance. He's ready. And the pitch. Fastball missed outside. A very methodical 6th inning as Perez tries to work his way through it. Now ready. And the 1-0. It just missed down and away. Another close one. Mitchell starting the hands and letting it go. And it is 2-0. Now Perez backs off. He clearly is fighting it here this inning. Trying to refocus. And back up the mound he goes. Stares in at Tejeda. He's ready. Here's the 2-0. Swing, and it's fouled away down the third base side. He's struggling to throw strikes, but Mitchell swung on 2-0 and fouls it. It would have been a strike. Now the 2-1. Swing and a line drive to center. Dotel in. It's down for a hit. 1 run scores. He fires home. That run scores as well, and it's 9-6. A 2-run single to center field for Jared Mitchell. And the Skeeters coming back again. It's a 9-6 game here in the 6th inning. Revs pitching tonight has walked 6. 4 of those have now scored. Two walks to start this inning, and they both come around. And now here's Juan Silverio. The tying run at the plate. 0 for 2 with a walk and a run tonight. And the first pitch, it is a called strike on the outside corner. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball way outside. That ends a streak of 6 1/3 scoreless for the Revs bullpen over the last 3 games. Perez trying to finish off this inning before it gets any dicier. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a flare to shallow right. Mesa in. He's got it. It hangs up for him, and the inning is over. But Sugarland takes advantage of 3 walks. 2 of those score. 1 hit in the inning. And 2 men left on base. We'll go to the 7th tonight. It's the Revs 9 and the Skeeters 6.
We went to other stores and compared theirs to ours. We compared quantities, we compared quality. From cereal to celery, from sushi to salad. And while many things were similar, there was only one huge difference. The lowest price is at Wise Markets. So take our word and shop around without shopping around. Look for our new price comparison tags. You can buy groceries anywhere you like, but you'll always spend less at Wise.
Eat better, spend less, that's Wise.
Business owners, First Capital Federal Credit Union can help equip your business for success. Hello, I'm Sue DiStefano, President and CEO. Now through June 30th, we're offering you an annual percentage rate as low as 4.65% on equipment loans. When it comes to growing your business, we're with you every step of the way. Don't wait. Apply today at firstcapitalfcu.com. First Capital, putting you and your county first for 65 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
First Capital Federal Credit Union.
Planting a tree? Putting in a mailbox? Whatever your project, Columbia Gas reminds you to be safe and call 811 before you dig and know what's below. Safe digging is no accident. Call 811 at least 3 business days before you start your digging project, and your utility companies will come out to mark any underground lines near your work area. Calling 811 is free for Pennsylvania homeowners, and it's the law. For more information, visit ColumbiaGasPA.com.
Cannonball Charlie's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Head of the 7th inning, 9-6, the Revs lead. Matt Perk stays in. The lefty's retired all 4 that he's faced. And Henry Castillo will start things off. Tonight, 1 for 2. RBI single, walk, 2 runs scored. That wind really whipping left to right. And the first pitch is high and wide. Let's get an updated weather reading. Why don't we? Storms possible at 2:15 in the morning. Okay, here's the 1-0. It's a fastball for a strike, although I hope the Girl Scout sleepover goes without incident. It says 16 miles per hour right now. 1-1, swing and a miss. Now the 1-2. Swinging a rip but foul. He pulls it down the third base side and one hops into the stands. Castillo, Mesa, Dotel here in the 7th. Another 1-2. Breaking ball, bounce foul over by Mesa, who's on deck. Revs were down 1-0 after the second inning and into the 4th, and that's when they ended their 23 innings scoreless streak with their biggest inning of the year. Would you have ever imagined that it would happen like that? They scored 6, went up 6-1. Pitch to Castillo, breaking ball, swing and a miss. That thing plummeting down low. Although, did he foul tip it? He did. He just stayed alive. Stanley couldn't hold it. So then in the bottom of the 4th, Sugarland rallied for 3 against Miller and forced his exit. Got back within 6-4. Pat Young came in, though, and left him loaded. Stanley needs a moment. Plate ump will brush the dish. And a huge answer back in the 5th. The Revs getting a 3-run double from Ryan Dent to answer those 3 and go back up by 5. Another 1-2. And it's high and tight. Castillo battling here. And then in the bottom of the 6th, Sugarland scoring twice. 9-6 the score now. 2-2. That's way high and outside. Castillo making Perk go the distance with him here. It's a full count to lead off the 7th. He shakes off once. Now he's ready. 3-2, swinging a ground ball down to third. Up with it is Silverio. He will crow hop into the throw. And a little high, but Jansanti to stretch upward and evidently held the bag with his right foot. And Silverio took his time and then cranked it across, and Castillo made it not terribly close, but within a step. The throw almost took off on Silverio, who did throw one away earlier this week. Here's Malky. And the first pitch to the Shark Man. Big swing and a miss on a breaking ball. He is 1 for 2 with a 3-run triple in the 4th. Walked and scored then in the 5th. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a high fly foul down the right field side. Jansanti a look from first, but way back onto the concourse above the seats. Ian Thomas ramping it up to come in. He'll be in the bottom half of the 7th. Sounds like they're planning to use Tago if they have a lead in the 9th. O2, that's down and in. Tago has closed numerous games in his career. 1-2 pitch. That's down low. And Jarrett Martin obviously still working through his arm slot, trying to get back to where he was. Now the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, change up away. And Mesa down on strikes. Perk has retired all 6. On our WellSpan Sports Medicine injury report tonight, Revs getting Alexi back for this game. JP Sportman is back home recovering from the dislocated finger, hopefully returning soon. Dustin Richardson with elbow soreness will begin a throwing program Monday when the team is back. Here's Dotel. First pitch is down low. And Robert Carson, what they believe is a bicep strain, is doing some rehab work with Chong earlier today. 1-0. That is down low. Dotel 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts looking, but in the 4th inning, a walk, a steal, and a run scored in between. Now the 2-0 pitch, he swings, fouls it off over the roof, first base side. That could be a problem for somebody's windshield. Down in the bus last night, and several Skeeters were assessing the damage of one of the vehicles. Now the 2-1, and a breaking ball a little high. Bounced out of the glove of Stanley, otherwise fairly close to the strike zone, it looked like. Again, tomorrow we'll be on at 6:45 Eastern, or maybe some minutes after that. If the Preakness is still running, we're going to try to air that on WOYK for you if we can. 3-1, and that's down low. So the first base runner issued by Perk. It's a walk to Dotel. The Revs have taken their season high 8th walk of the night. Mitch Atkins against Mitch Talbot tomorrow. A matchup of Mitches. Then on Sunday, it'll be a 2:45 airtime for us. Matthew Grimes against Connor Wade. Here's Nate Coronado. First pitch is up high. He is 0 for 2, but has scored twice. Reaching on a fielder's choice and a hit by pitch. Got plunked last time up right in the back. The 1-0, that's down and inside. 9 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Revs. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Sugarland. The Revs have had 2 big extra base hits, 1 RBI single, and then a couple of bases loaded walks. Pitch, it is a fastball over for a strike. As everybody's uniform ripples with the wind. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ground ball to deep short. Jackson sliding backhand play. Pops up. Long throw. Dug out of the dirt by Jan Santi at first. What a fantastic play on both ends. And that's why it's so difficult to get hits here, because for years the Skeeters have played defense like that. No runs, no hits, 1 man left. It is stretch time at Constellation Field. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's York 9, Sugarland 6.
Home of the judgment-free zone, Planet Fitness is your home away from home plate this baseball season, with 2 convenient locations in York. Planet Fitness offers a clean, comfortable environment, tons of cardio and strength equipment, free fitness training to all members, and extended hours for those early risers or late-night treadmill triumphanters. And best of all, you get all this for just $10 a month. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com.
Facing a legal issue can be a frightening time. What's my course of action? How do I know who to call? Fortunately, the York County Bar Association makes it easy. Now, you only need to make one call to find the right lawyer for you. Call the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right lawyer with our Attorney Connection Lawyer Referral Service. Just call 854-8755 or visit yorkbar.com. Don't hesitate in getting the help you need. Contact the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right attorney at the right time.
You trust AAA to work at every mile. But AAA doesn't just cover your car. They can also cover your home. AAA Home Insurance protects every square foot. And when you add AAA Home Insurance to AAA Auto Insurance, you get more protection and more savings. Insurance that's not just insurance. Talk to your local AAA insurance agent today or visit AAA.com to learn more about AAA Home Insurance.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Everything you've worked for may be facing a hostile takeover, but step outside the boardroom and look around. Not taking care of business right now could leave you dealing with a hostile takeover by crabgrass later this summer. And broadleaf weeds are just beneath the surface, ready to take their share of your turf too. Prevent hostile takeovers. Call Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care and give your lawn a good, healthy start this year. Heritage Lawn can apply crabgrass pre-emergent and quality fertilizer now to fortify your lawn for later. HeritageLawnandLandscape.com. World-class care right in your backyard.
The Dietz and Blewett Diamond Deck at Peoples Bank Park is sponsored by Dietz and Blewett Insurance Company. Dietz and Blewett Insurance Company has been serving the York and Central PA areas for more than 10 years. Visit their new location on 2000 South Queen Street, where you'll find friendly, courteous staff who put their clients first. Google them on the web for a free quote. At Dietz and Blewett Insurance, you'll find the best rates on home, auto.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called Peoples Bank Park. Peoples Bank has been serving York County for more than 150 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make York County great. And to you having a great time at Peoples Bank Park. Peoples Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Catch the Revs all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
A little bit longer